Hey, quick back office walkthrough. This is a really powerful tool, mindtxc.com. It has tons of different support guides, tours, tools here. So there's the stuff right here on the page. If somebody just came here and clicked join now, they would have to pay that full $9.95. They would have to set their payment method, how they want to pay, um, that they would go through the whole thing, and then you would look in your back office, and we have until Saturday at noon to place people. So if for some reason they didn't land where you wanted them to be placed, which you can set that up in the back office too, but we'll get into that later. So go right here, the dashboard. There's a menu on the top left. You always are going to have to go to the menu. The help section here is powerful. Type in anything that you want up here about the app, or how are we going to get to $16, or how can you buy Texit coins, or how can you cash it out, or it's just basics in here. What is blockchain? So this is a really, really good place to come and learn about Texit, or if you're looking something up and you don't want to ask somebody, you just want to find it yourself, there's a lot of information there. We also have the texitcoin.org website, so if you're sharing your funnel out and you wanted to give some more information, there's some more videos over here. It talks about the halving of the coin, more about like the project itself. And so script of work, what kind of work it is, how many coins, like it just goes into depth of things. And then if they want to go buy it, the exchange right there will take them over to Dex Trade. So they could come over here if they wanted to buy it, okay? All right, let's go over here and get logged in. Now, every time you come in, you have to go to the dashboard. The dashboard is very transparent. We see this in our back office, but you don't have to sign in. If you want to show somebody this page, it has a lot of different things on there. What is our electricity bill? How much commissions are there? How many miners did we have today? Last week we sold $2.2 million in sales, and we paid out $1 million in commissions. So all of that is here, very transparent. Go into the sign in right here at the top. You can do the calculator. Say you got a 3-pack. Calculate it by February at our rate of $16. That's the goal. Sooner, or by February 16, 11,421. So you can change out the different packages. You can't change anything else there because it's already formulated for the $16. So let me just get signed in. Oh, hang on. Let me sign in to my other account. Okay. So when you're signed in, there's a menu on the top left, and then there's a menu on the top right. That circle is the same menu as the 3 little lines on the left. So you can go that and go down to my account. I always come in and I go to profile, and it'll tell you how many coins you've earned, how much hash power you have, how much total that you've earned from that particular account. Cash potential, I could earn $7,000 right now off of this account. It'll tell you what you started with for the week, what you ended with for the week, left side, right side. So this is just a cool little place where you can come see all of your details, who's in your first position, what you ended the week with. Then if you wanted to edit it, that's where you would come in if you want to change where you're going to get paid your commissions. So automatically it's going to go to the cold storage wallet coin that they're going to mail you. But if you wanted to go to like your MetaMask, Exodus, Trust Wallet, something like that, we would come in here and go to edit, and we would change that wallet address. So if that's something that you want to do, you can also find that information in the help section. So resources, we had a really great call with Bobby tonight. Every Tuesday night we have a call with him. You come right over here to resources and scroll over. It's under Zoom calls. They are YouTube links, so you can copy them and share them. And then there's more things here. The website, the app. So kind of self-explanatory of what resources mean. Placement, that will give you the opportunity to look at your tree. Now, it's not always in real time what the point value is. So if you had 5 points come in today, they may not be listed there. Just give it some time. They do update like twice a week. They're going to be doing it more often, but that's what I've seen been happening. it's happened more often too, but I'm just saying that's what they said. So you can add minors from right here, put them exactly where you want them to go by just clicking add minor, and then you would pick left, right, where you wanted to place them, and then you would go in and put their details in, pay for the account, and that will save them $50. This is what we call the back doors when we're adding a minor in our back office. You can also go to sponsorships, add a minor, and right here is the same thing. So that's just like what I do for everybody when I get them on board. You pick out, the spot. You have to pick where you want them to go, though. So on the other way, when we do it on the tree, we can pick who we want them to go under, so we don't have to tell them left, right, whatever. Okay. The calculators here, the order will show how many every time that you get your free hash power, because every 3 people that you enroll, you'll get 2 free minors if you do it in the first 30 days. And you get another 30 days from that date, and it'll continue to give you 30 days as long as you get those 3 people. If you don't get your 3 people in 30 days and you get 3 people in 32 days, you still get 1 free minor. So if you're buying more minors for yourself, you would come buy it right here. Add hash, how many more minors you want, and then buy TXC. You could do a TXC request. Okay. So overview. This is going to be like the same page that we just saw before we logged in. And you can change from light to dark. Change your layout and such. Commissions, this will tell you when you have commissions, what you started with, what you ended with. It's pending. We get paid every Wednesday around 5 o'clock Eastern. So you can see it'll just say pending up until, and then it'll send it to your wallet address, your Ethereum wallet address that they sent you in the mail, unless you change it and put it on your own wallet that you want it to go to. It's USDC, Ethereum, ERC20. So in the rewards, this sometimes takes a little while to load. So I normally go to the little profile circle like I showed you before, and then it loads right away. So wallets, it'll show you your total amount. Daily is just going to give you the day to day. Every day around 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern time is when we get our daily rewards. So that's it for the back office. We have a full FAQ section. Let me go ahead and show in Telegram. We have a really amazing community back here. These are all subfolders of our main company, community Telegram. So you can find help back here for anything. If you're looking for videos on how to buy stuff or what to do, there's a whole ton of videos over here that people have made. And Bobby's paid people for making these videos. If you want to barter merchants, if you want somebody's making business cards or showing you how to do QR codes, or they made jewelry. There's a puppy that was bought, a little French bulldog. Drink koozies. Like there's so much. People that are posting things when they see billboards, or if they're at the airport, or something that's going on, or if they had a nightly dinner, or if they paid for something with Texit. So you will find all kinds of good stuff. This is also where you'll find replays. I do put them in the chat, and but this is a good place that you can find the replays for any of the calls or any updates. If you happen to log on to a Zoom and the Zoom didn't work and you're like, what's going on with the link? This is some place you could come. Obviously check with our chat first, and see if there's a notice there, but you can come over here and just find. And you can also use the search button up here and type in what you're looking for. So, all right. If you have questions, we'll go through everything. The Team Freedom Facebook group. If you go right here to the guide section, you can scroll down here, all things Texit, how to create your funnel. You may have had your funnel already set up for you by your sponsor. Training videos. There's a whole bunch of things that comes from the Help TXC. This has a doc right here. I put a whole bunch of different things in here. The Telegram folders there, the emails for support, overviews that we use, how to do the funnel stuff, how to create the new miner, which will give you a full walkthrough, the FAQ. So yeah, so there's a lot of information. There's a couple of different, like what to say. There's a little thing there. What is Texit? Now, if you go back one, this is where you can change your wallet address that I talked about. If you were inviting to a Zoom, which we do have multiple Zooms throughout the week, there are some images here that you could use for your story. There's also the Google Doc that has some straight up messages on how to invite to the Zoom, what to say if somebody asks for information that you put a post out. And there's also another one here. Invite scripts, links. There's this first link is images. There's a bunch of different images that you can use. I have a ton more. I just need to get them in there uploaded. And there's a bunch of invites too. So, and I'm happy to share anything that I'm sending out. I do a lot of voice clips. I have my own things, which are a lot of what this was come from, are things that I was doing myself and plugged in. Amy's got some as well. So if you have somebody you need help with something with and you want to forward that message over, we can help you with a response, or if you don't want to put them in three-way chat and such. So there's some story slide ideas. If you want to plug any of these into ChatGPT and make your own, you could definitely do that. And our overview, this is on your funnel. We do have some others. Here's a little back office Q&A that we did after one of our overviews where we just talked about some of the things in the back office with Mitchell. Bobby's Vision, this is also on your funnel. It's really good. And then we also have our YouTube channel. So just come over and come to the YouTube channel, Team Freedom Hub, subscribe, and we put, I have things on here for the crypto education, Texit. We've got all of our different opportunities in this one place, tools, crypto, social media training, the weekly calls. Not everything is public, so you may not see the playlist, but we do have a lot of different videos over here that are helpful as well. So, what is Trust Wallet? What is the blockchain? Why is crypto good for the economy? Forton, some of the other things that we're doing. All right, so that'll pretty much wrap it up. I know this is a whole bunch of information at one time, so we can go over this at different times, or you can just stop, pause, do the thing, look in the group, look in the YouTube channel and stuff as you go, and then fire away any questions that you have, and we will make sure that you are fully informed on where to look for things and how to get help. Welcome to Team Freedom, and welcome to Texit.